Hello everyone. Hello. It's tea time, babies. It's tea times. To all my subscribers that are returning, thank you. Thank you for coming back. Welcome. And to those of you who have been guided to my channel, if you will please subscribe, become part of my tribe, I would appreciate it. You know, always with good intention. We give out good messages. Well, I try. Uh, I am a Pisces, so I have my light and I have my dark, and I am currently trying to balance them out. And so sometimes it's heavy, and sometimes I'm light, and whatever comes out is what you get, right? What you see is what you get. And so I was struggling with that yesterday because I was attempting to do a video for Pisces, and my aura got very heavy, and shit got real, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to put the video up, but I didn't want to hide my true self, especially not for my subscribers, especially not you know, my whole purpose for this channel was to help people that are healing, because I know what it feels like to be hurt, you know. And so by hiding when that comes up, then I'm not being authentic, you know. And I refuse not to be authentic. You know, what you see is what you get, and that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So I decided to put the video up, and so it's up. I didn't get to do the reading because the energy got too heavy, and and it became emotional, and so I stopped. But I didn't cut the video. I just stopped it, and I just sent it the way it came out. Okay? So today I am just gonna do a general reading in case that, you know, I don't want to feel that. I want to not feel that, and I don't want to use my energy in that way. So we're going to do oracles of shadows and light. We're going to head over to the light seer, and then we'll round it out depending on how that goes. Okay? And we'll do it that way. We will go with the flow. Okay? We will go with the flow. We will go with the flow. Let's see what these beauties have to say. Spirit, angels, ancestors, you are welcome into the room. The general collective, can we send out some positive energy, some enlightenment, some illumination, some good intentions, a little message that may help. A little lantern, a little bit of light. Can we send out some light? Can we send out some light? I keep hearing that Mercury retrograde stuff is it's what? It stopped? Did it stop? Please tell me it stopped, because gee whiz, that shit's crazy. Like, I don't even know. Like, people, places, and things, everything is so, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Whatever. Whatever. It's been crazy though. 3 witchy sisters. The power of 3. The power of 3. Fate, destiny. We're gonna read that. We're gonna read that one because I did read about on them because these cards are just so cute and I love them, and it's shadow and light, so I wanted to get familiar with them, so I did. And especially because it's kind of where I'm at with it right now. Actually, I'm a sister of three witchy sisters. Yes, we are. The power of 3. Yes, it is. And I have 3 daughters. Ain't that cute? Yep. Can we get one more, please? Can we get one more? Oh. Uh-oh. Grumpy Red Fairy. Be your true self. Be your true self. See? That's why I put the video out. Because I have to be my true self. It's the only person I know how to be. Why would I hide that? Can we get one more? Yeah, if you don't keep it real with yourself, you will be a grumpy red fairy. Yes, because who are you kidding? Really, who are you kidding? The power of 3. Everything you send out comes back in 3s. Be careful with your intentions. Be careful with your free will. The wing seer. You see clearly. Clairvoyance. You see clearly. Clairvoyance. Okay, we're gonna read a little bit about these because they're I loved it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It was very yeah. 3 witchy sisters, number 9. Number 9. Yeah, I love their perspective. Lucy Cavendish is the author, and the artwork was by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Yes, yes, I love her her perception, and the drawings are beautiful. 9. Let's see. 9. 3 witchy sisters. Something that has just happened will happen twice, then 3 times. Something that has already happened twice will happen 1 more time. And something that has happened 3 times is now complete. No mas. 3 strikes. You out. No mas. And something... Oh, my bad. Finished. Farewell. Oh, they would just say what I was saying, but in their words. And something that has happened 3 times is now complete. Finished. Farewell. Finally. By the 3 who are in charge of these strands of fate that repeat in 3s till the lesson is learned. Till the lesson is learned. 3 strikes and you out. You can't keep making the same mistakes. Oh, I mean, the first time is a mistake. The second time you doing that shit because like you think that you can, or because you got away with it the first time, or because your karma wasn't so bad the first time. Well, the more that you do it, the worse it gets every time. Whatever it is, whether it's whatever it is that you know that you're doing in your life that keeps giving you a horrible outcome, right? Keep it real with yourself. She said, be your true self. The grumpy red fairy, be your true self. 3 strikes, you out. Be your true self. And she said, and this, to some people in this world, sadly, but also truly, it is all about fitting in. Fitting in. No. To some people in this world, sadly, but oh so truly, it is all about fitting in. All about playing by the rules. And because they've put so many restrictions on themselves, they get very disapproving when others, like the grumpy red fairy, feel free enough to be themselves, to express themselves in exciting and dynamic and creative ways. It says, find out who you are. Find out who you are. When the grumpy red fairy comes to play, it may be time to really just be your own true self. However that is, from day to day. Wear black, experiment with your hair and your own personal style. Play the drums, join a rock band. Don't fake it. Don't smile and be sugary sweet and all nicey just because you think that that's how you should be. Be real, be authentic, be funny, be you. Try different things, find out who you are. Then the smiles that do come will be genuine and will warm the hearts of us all. So if you feel grumpy, be grumpy. And if you sad, be sad. And if you angry, be angry. And if you're happy, be happy. And if you loving, be loving. So whatever you feel and whatever you are and whatever you want, do that. Do that. And don't worry about what nobody says. Because you know what? When you do that, you attract the people that want to be in your life. You attract the people that will warm your heart, like I said. Okay? So be your truest self. Whatever it is that your truest self is. But don't lie to yourself, because you're not kidding nobody but yourself. And you're not kidding yourself because you're... Come on. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Winged seer. Winged seer. As so many people hide the truth, even from themselves, it can be hard to receive... I was saying, like, who the fuck are you kidding? Like, as so many people hide the truth even from themselves, it can be hard to receive a visit from me, because I will help you see when someone is camouflaging and half telling truths. The winged seer. You see clearly. Your clairvoyant ability is being enhanced by the winged seer. You may be able to tune in and remote view, almost be able to see behind doors and into rooms, and receive messages that let you know what someone is doing without you actually being there at that time. And all of these experiences will either empower or scare you. You have asked for more information, asked to discover what you need to know. Now that the information has come to you, you must be courageous and take action based on what you cannot logically explain. It is important now more than ever to be honest about what you can see, but most of all, to be honest with your own self. Yes. 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 So, for those of you that have come to that ending, that 3 strikes you out, 3 strikes you out. You out. It could be family, places, job. It can be anything. People, places, things, anything. Anything that you have been fighting for, striving for, putting yourself, second for, whatever has blocked you over and over and over again, or whatever you have done that has blocked you over and over and over again. It's time to keep it real. It's time to keep it real, and it's time to, choose you. choose you because obviously that shit ain't working. You know, if it's a person. If it's your job and every time you think that you're going to get a better position or you're going to get a raise or something like that is going to happen and it doesn't happen, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They're not seeing your worth. And as long as they're not seeing your worth over and over and over again, they're never going to see your worth. They're never going to see your worth. So it's time to walk away. It's time to walk away. It's time to walk away. Because when you walk away, new doors will open. People will see your worth. You will be loved the way you're like you want, like the way you're supposed to. You know, you're gonna get what you put out. You don't get what you put out. You know, if you give out breakfast in the mornings, they're gonna give you breakfast in the mornings. If you put out reports on time every time, they're gonna pay you on time every time, and you're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you keep putting energy into and putting energy into and putting energy into, and they keep closing the door in your face and closing the door in your face and closing the door in your face. They keep rejecting your offers, right? By sabotaging your life. Yeah, it's time to let that shit go. People, places, and things. It's time to let that shit go. Light seers, you are welcome into the room. Can we get some energy for the general collective? Can we get some good vibes for the general collective? So for some of you, you and your Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, she got her emotions. They lock down productions. Look. See them? 3 strikes. 3 strikes you out. 1, 2, 3. Done. It's done. It's done. Something's over. Something is. Someone feels on the defense. For some of you, you on the defense. You on the defense, or you were. You on the defense. You ready to slice off with their head. Off with their head. You put your emotions away. This is not emotions anymore. Okay? Now you fucking with people. Now. She dark now. You see how she dressed? She got a sword in her hand. 3 strikes you out. Waiting for whatever's coming in. Whatever's coming in. Wait. Emotions are bottled up. You know, the Queen of Swords, she's a queen. So queens are nurturing. Queens take care of their people. Queens protect. Queens take care of their kingdoms. Somebody overstepped the boundaries 3 times. 3 times. Disrespectful motherfuckers. Telling you. Even though 9 out of 10 is people that don't love themselves. Because if you don't respect yourself and you don't love yourself and you don't care about life and you superficial, that's when you are disrespectful, and that's when you are you're superficial. Only from here. In here, there's nothing. Empty. And so now it's time for healing. The 4 of Swords, she feels safe. She is protected. Her heart is safe. Four of Swords. So maybe in the recent past, you went through that, through whatever, over and over and over. And now it's no, not no more. And you feel safe in your nest, and you're healing, and you're sleeping, and you're starting to balance yourself out, you know, and you know your heart is protected, and yeah, you felt abandoned. You felt abandoned. You felt abandoned. Like they closed the door on you. Right? They abandoned you. They left you out in the cold with nothing. With nothing. That's for some of you. For some of you that need to heal. Well, actually, I see that you are healing because of what you felt. Yeah. Yeah. Because of what you felt. But now, you see that shit. You see it. You see it all for exactly whatever it was. You seen, you know, you released yourself. You released yourself from the shadows. You released yourself from the chains. You released yourself from the blindfold. You released yourself. You see? Released yourself from everybody else's burdens. That wasn't your burdens. Everybody drama, interference, gossip. Gossip. Yes. It had to come to an end. It's done. It's done. It's over. It's done. In order for you or whoever this is for the general collective. So if the shoe don't fit, please don't try to wear it. Don't force things on your life. Life is already complicated as it is. And if you get in your head, it can get dangerous. Okay? So for those of you that the shoe fits, for those of you who know what that you just went through it, 1, 2, 3 strikes, this shit is out. Okay? And you heal from that because you felt left out in the cold and you felt blinded, but you released yourself. You released yourself. Okay? Something had to die. Death and rebirth. That cycle of your life had to die in order for another cycle to be reborn. Okay? It can be reborn in many ways. It can be reborn brand new, fresh start. You know, fresh start, fresh people, fresh job, new friends, new family, new everything, new everything, right? Or lessons can have been learned, and you can get a rebirth. A rebirth is something that comes back, but changed. Something that comes back enlightened. Something that now they know. Now they know. Now they know that, oh shit, I shouldn't have did that. You know, that kind of ruined everything or whatever. And look, you get them again. Twice. Right? What was it? You see clearly. Yep, the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is like a reunion, like like emotions, like family, like support, like a support system, like your support system, like your sisters. Like, if you know, if you have sisters or you have brothers, it can be your cousins, it can be your friends, it can be your witchy group, cult group, whatever, whoever, you know who, I ain't got to get into all that, but this is like support to me right now in this reading. Something had to die in order to be reborn. you know Emotions, boundaries had to be, people needed to understand that no, that's not the way this is. You don't want to be treated, or that, that no, no, that's it, 3 strikes, it's over, it's done, it's done. Capiche? No más. Put a fork in it. It's done. It's done. Put a fork in it, because it's done. Okay? And so, yeah. For some of you, it's for some of you. And the energy got really light, so I appreciate it, because it was kind of heavy. And that's too many, so we're not taking all that. So it looks like, yes, it looks like someone has had time to reflect, has had time to get enlightened. They can see better. They're not blocked anymore. You're not blocked anymore. You know, the brain is working. You see all the stimulation going on down here. So you've taken time. You've taken time to heal, and you've taken time to understand, and the cycle has ended. That Mercury retrograde is I gotta find out what's the word they say that, but it's stable. It's stable, and you have a support team. Hopefully, some of you. For some of you, you have a support team, and for some of you that don't, we are each other's support team, right? We never alone. Never alone. You have your angel guides. You have your ancestors. You have the divine, the Lord, and Savior. You know. And so we're coming out the Hangman. We've had time to reflect. For some of you, yes, this reading is turning out pretty darn good. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn, why I keep dropping it? So we got the Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knights, they bring in offerings or messages, or well, this guy is Pentacles, so this guy is bringing in stability, abundance. So someone is coming towards all this that you went through. Seems three. All this looks like all of this had to happen. Like, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. had your guard up, right? So someone had their guard up. They put their emotions away. 3 strikes, you out, right? So you went up in your little nest to heal, to protect your heart, to protect your emotions, to protect yourself from everything and everyone. Because you felt left out in the cold, abandoned, right? Although there was a key, you didn't see the key. You was left out in the cold. That's how you felt. That's how you felt. Like they took everything and they just left you there. And so you started to reflect on the past, on the shadows, on you was tied up, I can't see, I don't know, I'm tied up, I have all this darkness surrounding me, but you came out of that. You've come out of that. You can see that now. You can see clearly now. It is what it is, right? And then we had, and so there's an ending. There's a death. There's an ending to that cycle. Yep, there's circles in all of them. Look. Full circle, full circles, full circles. So there had to be an ending. An ending in order for change to happen, right? In your life. Maybe you turn to your support team, your guides, spirit. Yeah. And then you was in a hangman moment. Then there's a hangman moment. And in this moment, you start to see clearly. You start to, you are now released. You are now, you're working with your energy, your intuition, your clairvoyance. You're seeing life for what it really is here, right? And the Knight of Pentacles is bringing in stability. Right? The hard work, the seeds you put in it, you know, everything you put in. Your emotions, your emotions, your emotions, your energy, you know, everything that left you drained the fuck out. Everything. All that. All those things. Everything that you put into your life, you know. Normally when this happened is because someone had good intentions. It's because someone was wearing their heart on their sleeves, right? They was giving and giving and giving until they had to become guarded, because either I need to pull back or they're going to take all of me, right? And I'm going to end up in a place or a predicament that it's not good for me, right? And so you put your guard up, you put your feelings away, and you're like, ho, 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 ho. You know, luckily you catch yourself here. Luckily you catch yourself here, because you will off with their fucking head. You will. You will. They got you fucked up. They got you fucked up. And they think that you're sweet. and they think that they can take advantage, and they think that you're a doormat, and they think that they can just get you to do whatever the fuck, and da 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 da. Because more than likely, this is the Queen of Swords, right? So she's the queen, which means that more than likely she did a lot. She did a lot for everybody, for her family, for her friends, for whoever came around, for whatever. And they took, disrespected, did whatever the fuck they did to make her wield up that motherfucking sword in front of her. Okay? And so therefore, you know, you remove yourself. You remove yourself from people, places, and things in order not to be the one stuck in that little cage. You see the little cage down there? Those are her emotions. She had a choice. Either I'm gonna put my emotions in that little cage, or I'm gonna off with their fucking head, and it's gonna be me in the cage. So since you did that, right? For whoever this is, you know, the shoe fits, wear it. Cinderella, Cinderella, and if it fits, I want to know. So for whoever took these steps in this process, in this journey, you know, the 3 strikes you out. Be true to yourself. Even if you got to be the bad guy, fuck it. If you got to be the bad guy, fuck it. Be true to yourself. And you got to see things for who they really are and what's really going on and all that, whatever. All that led you to become the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Yes, honey. So, the steps that you took and the way that you took them led it to be that your Knight of Pentacles is on its way with emotional fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. Everything you wanted in the first place. Like, you didn't have to go through all that bullshit, but that's how life is. You know, we have free will. And sometimes we do things and we create things and or sabotage and, you know, whatever. And that's how life turns out. You know what I'm saying? But depending on how you react, do you go all in? Do you pull back? Do you let out that dark side that they want to see so bad? They're so desperate for it that they don't even understand what they're asking for. They don't even know what they're asking for because they don't. They don't know. They don't know. They think they want it. They think they want to see it. They think they want you to come out of character. They think that. But they don't. They don't. They don't. Especially if you can't control it once it's out. It's like a snowball effect. You know, it starts small and you throw it down the hill, and by the time it hits the bottom of that motherfucking hill, it's a whole motherfucking avalanche. People. And so therefore, because you took these steps, for some of you, if you took these steps or if you are on a path in your journey that you are taking these steps, right? The Knight of Pentacles, stability. He's bringing in stability. He's consistent. He's trustworthy. He's stable. He's bringing in stability. Bringing in stability, and it's flowing, and it will continue to flow. It will continue to flow, and it's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. The 10 of Cups, all of it. Respect, loyalty, honesty, communication. Green is always good. I love green. It's always good. Everything green is good. Passion, you know, family, everything. love, laugh, eat, live, you know? Yep. So, yeah. It's a death and rebirth. Something had to die in order to be reborn. Something had to be put to rest in order for the lesson to be learned. Um, you might have had to walk away from a job. You might have to walk away from a person. You might have to walk away from, people that, you had never thought you would ever walk away from. Ever. Like, never. Like, that never crossed your mind. If anything, you might have felt like the reason why you always stayed was because you didn't want to abandon them, because you did really care, because it was important to you to be there, for them to be a part of your life. Sometimes you have to let that shit go, because people don't understand that, and they take it for granted, and they take you for granted, and they keep trying you from all directions, and it can get ugly. It can get really, really, really ugly. And depending on where you from, and where you grew up, and how you grew up, and depending on what emotions you've been holding down, and depending on what life had to offer you, and what you didn't have to offer, you know what I'm saying, is depending on how you react, and where you end up, and what the fuck is really going to happen. Because people play games, but people don't understand how serious the situation can get if depending on free will, and depending on how far you're willing to take it. And some people don't have nothing to lose, and some people will destroy everything and not care. Because if you don't care about me, why should I care about you? Right? But that's bitter. That's bitter. And we don't want to be bitter. We want to leave that shit right there where it's at, so that we can live a good life. And not have to worry about karma and bad negativity and all that. It's bad enough we have lessons to learn all the time. What the fuck? So we're gonna throw animal spirit. See what the animals, they got anything to say. And then we'll wrap that right on up. Yeah. So wish fulfillment is coming in. Emotional happiness. Got a knight coming in towards somebody. Somebody getting a knight. He's stable. He put the work in. He's grounded. He don't got no shoes on. Walking in the grass. Nice. And yeah, good to go. The horse is nice and healthy, so he take care of everything. He's taking care of the pentacles. He's taking care of himself. His shirt is nice and clean and white. His horse is nice and healthy and got pretty flowers. So, yep. Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Choose you. When there's 3 strikes you out, when you've been through the cycles over and over and over again, and the lessons are not learned, and things don't change, and it just continues and continues and continues in a relationship, in a job, with family members, with friends, whatever. If you continue the cycle over and over and over, and every time that cycle comes around, it's a negative. Strike. You out. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You don't have to go with the crowd. Don't get on the ship. That bitch going down. Don't get on the ship. Life supports you in every way. You can do you. You can be happy. The fact that you don't get on the ship is the fact that you are going to be the only one that are going to be able to have this emotional fulfillment for your life, your choice, your free will. When it's time to choose, choose you. Don't choose the cycle again. Don't choose the cycle again. Okay? If it's 3 strikes, because, I mean, what the fuck? Even though there is a death and rebirth, there is a death and rebirth, which means that something had to die to be reborn. And so maybe you had to lose a job to get a better job. Okay? Because you have pentacles here and you have pentacles here. So for those of you that lost a job, it's so that you can get a better job. For those of you who were betrayed, left in the dark, yep, you got pentacles and you got swords. Those of you who got left abandoned and left out in the cold and you had to heal, whatever. You in your Queen of Swords mode. Reevaluate that shit. Reevaluate it. Check with your support team or whatever. And it says you have clearly, you see clearly and clairvoyance. So don't question yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't think that I can't move on. I can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want. And you can see the big picture. You got 4 on this side, 4 on that one. You can see the big picture for exactly what it is. Okay, babies? So, that was your tea for today. That turned out pretty good. I like it. I like it, especially because it's almost the end of the year, which is ending a cycle, which is supposed to be coming out that Mercury retrograde thing, and hopefully, you know, we can move on from here and we can get shit, you know, turning, you know, get it popping, you know, start something new, get something new going on, see what's up with the what's up. Okay, babies? So please subscribe if this resonates with any of you. I want to know, you know, you can leave me a comment, or you can please like so the video can get around to whoever it needs to get around to. And I'll be seeing y'all soon. Goodbye.